Hello and welcome back to my brand new Pokémon Horizons review series. Today we are reviewing episode 1, which aired as part of an hour-long special to kick off this brand new series. I will be reviewing episode 2 later as well, so stay tuned for that. But let's get into this and be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy. So finally Horizons has kicked off this brand new Pokemon series, the first one not to feature Ash Ketchum. Instead we have a brand new protagonist, Liko. And straight away the tone of this first episode was really good. I thought the animation, the music and just the overall theme of the episode seems a lot more chill. It was very dialogue heavy, which I like. It's taking its time explaining stuff and making sure it develops these characters rather than just rushing in. We meet Liko and already I'm starting to like her as a character. She's the complete opposite of Ash. She's really self-conscious, she's always thinking before acting, whereas Ash would just jump in straight away. She does a lot of thinking, so we hear her inner thoughts a lot, which is nice to get to know her more. She attends this Kanto Pokemon school, and an interesting note was that her parents both actually attended this school as well. She mentioned them a few times in this episode, so who knows, maybe they will be important as well. We meet her friend and roommate Anne, who seems to be a really fun character as well. I think she helped Liko come out of her shell, as she was quite nervous about fitting in with new people. I love the whole vibe of the school. The world just felt a bit more lived in. You have stuff happening around them, battles happening, Poliwhirls carrying stuff. It just seemed really thought out. And then it was time for them both to get their starters. I was a bit confused that they just randomly picked a Pokeball, like they didn't even get 3 options or to even see which Pokemon they were picking. It was just kind of luck of the draw, which was a bit strange, but she gets Sprigatito and she falls in love with it straight away. However, it doesn't feel the same. It keeps running off, not listening to her, but I enjoyed their relationship and how it slowly grew over the episode. Liko kept watching the Nidothing videos. The first thing Nidothing is seen to be saying is that if you become a Pokemon trainer, the ultimate goal is to become champion, which I found really interesting. Then we see Liko learning about the different type matchups. She wants to get closer to Sprigatito and learn to battle with it. It was a very slow episode, not tons of action, but I really liked it. I felt it was different from what we've had before. It feels like we actually have some time to spend with these characters. Slow development is always better than fast paced, everything rushed, and I think that's what Journeys suffered from a lot. So maybe they learned from their mistakes and decided to change up the formula for this series. The main conflict comes into play at the end. The edgelord himself, Amethio, arrives at the school and he's basically trying to trick Liko into giving over her pendant, making out like her grandmother wanted it back. He's given me massive villain vibes so far. He might be being manipulated by a bigger power, but who knows. We see his 2 lackeys as well, Konya and Zir, and they just already look like jokes. Liko's using Sprigatito's leafage to cover Rhydon's eyes, which was pretty funny. But seeing Zir already get outsmarted by a new trainer just shows what level he's at. Highlight of the episode for sure is my man Freed swooping down on his Charizard. The Rising Volt tacklers knew about the situation. They were looking for Liko all day and probably were trying to protect her from this explorers group, but the battle between Charizard and Ceruledge was really cool to see. Freed is giving me off Leon vibes already. It ends with Liko jumping to escape one of Ceruledge's Psycho Cutter attacks, and it ends up hitting her, but the pendant activates and blocks the attack, and that is the end of the episode. And what a great start to a Pokemon series. We have intrigue, mystery and some amazing setup for these characters. It was really slow, but I can appreciate that way of storytelling. It gives us more time to understand Liko as a character. She really is the complete opposite of Ash at the moment. She second guesses herself and lacks a lot of confidence, but you can tell deep down she truly loves Pokemon and wants to bond with her brand new Sprigatito. I'm really excited to see how it develops in episode 2 and also learn more about Freed and his crew. We saw them all briefly in this one, so I'm sure we'll get a lot more about them next episode. Also, what exactly Amethio and his crew are doing, what's their goals, and are they actually evil? But as for this episode, it was really good. It was a bit slower, not much action, but the animation, the music, the tone, everything was just really good. And I'm really looking forward to all this setup paying off in episode 2. So I'm going to give this episode a 7 out of 10. That's it for this one. Stay tuned for the episode 2 review, which will come out soon as well once we get the subs for that. But be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.